Digivolution.
Yep, back to PlayStation Digimon games. But not those World Series. Okay, there were other Thundersand and / or Thundersand cover games, for which, of course, I didn't find the English edition or version or what. So I went to play a PlayStation Digimon game, Digimon Rumble Arena, which is a fighting game with Digimon that was developed and published by Bandai and only for PlayStation 1. And it's only, if I record correctly, it's only one game that I can assume that I 100% completed it, like I unlocked alternatives and bonus game, which there are only 3, I think. All stages were unlocked already from the start, or were unlocked under a single playground. Playground as in you're playing with just a single Digimon to the game's end. So it seems I completed it 100%. Unless there's something item.
Digivolution.
Anyways, about the game. Like I said before, Digimon Rumble Arena is a fighting game which uses Digimon as fighters, of course. However, there aren't any combo attacks. Well, as in you don't need to inputs in order to use a powerful attack. There's only one button for regular attacks. 2 buttons for the Digimon attacks, of course, each button for one. For separate attacks or for each attack. 1 button for guarding, which probably is the same as other fighting games. Is that guarding is only on 1 button, and 1 button for Digivolutions when the bar is filled, and the same button for the most powerful attack, which can be only used after the Digivolutions. However, the attack can be cancelled when the opponent hits you, so you need to time the attack at the right time. I thought it's arena fighting game because of the game's style. Maybe it is kinda, but still, there is a L bar for the Digimon. Something like having damage counters instead of L bars, I thought, because it's an arena fighting game. At least why it's called Digimon Rumble Arena, because each fight happens in different arenas, for which there are assets except for the final arena in game mode. Like having bottomless pits under which the Digimon respawn but are damaged, of course. Something like gravity change that it's something can drop on you and still timer counts down the time. Floor is similar and other assets that damage you. And not only the assets they are in each arena, except for the final arena. Again, for that also and cards that give you extra attack bombs or bad conditions. Now about different game modes. One player mode is campaignish mode where you need to fight in multiple matches against AI with a single Digimon. As in, you can change to a different Digimon without losing your progress. One bonus game is included in matches, but it's random which bonus game. When the second bonus game appeared, I skipped the instructions, thinking it's the same game, but it wasn't, and I lost the bonus game. It was because whenever trained bonus games, there's always tutorial or tips or whatever, and entering each bonus game. It still lets me play the next match after the bonus game. And it makes me get out to the factory stage of assets and cards, and then it drops me into the final arena without having either of those in the arena. Like, buy your arenas with those things if you don't fully commit to them. Speaking of the final arena, there are screen effects that makes it hard to see what's happening in the fight. Two-player mode, of course, is local multiplayer mode against another player using unlocked Digimon, versus Tournament just a single match against AI using unlocked Digimon. And in both of these game modes, you can set up and pick up, which is just a lower health. One-player bonus game, playing unlocked bonus game that you found against AI, and two-player bonus game, it's the same but against the second player. Back to the fighting part of the game. Of course, all Digimon aren't equal. Some are bigger than others and have useless attack, and some others are stronger than others. Also there is confusion or paralysis. When the Digimon can't move, is in paralysis, but have stars that seems to imply that the Digimon is confused. After beating the game in campaignish mode, another goal is to get a ice score. Of course, using continuous will reset the score. Well, okay, I beat the game multiple times, mostly on easy mode, because it was a default setting, which I only noticed in the settings menu because the game didn't ask what difficulty I wanted to play on. And from the settings you can save the game and turn on auto save on when it was off by default. So after each completion of campaign mode, you will need to go into settings to save the game when autosave is turned off. So you need to turn it on as soon as possible. Of course, if you have a memory card when you are playing on actual RT PlayStation or on PlayStation 2 because of backwards compatibility, but still a PlayStation 1 memory card is needed. So the second place is Shiano, which also counts as second playthrough request. I tried playing on a normal difficulty, but of course I used emulator save states when I reached the final boss. Well, after some game overs or some round losses, I guess. Mainly because I dragged a wound out time. Because I needed to do something other parts, like I wouldn't finish a fighting using continuance before when I would need to do something else. And at the time it annoyed me that the final boss just spammed attacks, stronger attacks, and it also does that on easy difficulty, at least as much as you can, not on either of those difficulties. After that I set the easy difficulty back on, and after some matches I started getting to speedrun the game. Now the next match after I set the difficulty back to easy, but some matches after. You know what? I got a get scored when I didn't know save states, then when I used save states, which was of course on easy mode I get scored instead of the normal difficulty. I didn't notice what kind of premise it is in this game, so that's why I'm only now mentioning the premise. It's mostly probably just fighting, maybe it was in manual, which I don't know. By the way, as you have seen from the game footage, this game includes an anime cast Digimon up to Digimon damage, but only a limited amount of the cast of each season. However, in Tamer's case, it's all 3 main Digimon, because it didn't have a lot of main cast. When Dig Evolutions happens, one thing is the match and Tamer is present. Another thing when starting Dig Evolutions, all main characters appears. Only as PNGs or maybe even as JPEGs. Okay, this isn't part of the Vault series, but unlike at least the previous Digimon Vault games, English voice acting is included. So that means there will be English audio in Digimon Vault 3. I'll say about that when I'll get around playing it. Only as a start it seemed a little bit weird. Maybe because I recently revisited the shows, but in Japanese. That's why it seemed weird. Overall, I get somehow used to it, but with that I didn't know what localizations opened about Digimon text, which I still don't know because the tag name doesn't appear as a text, which is understandable for a fighting game. If I assume I completed the game 100%, that means I took my time with the game. Well, okay, the first time I beat the one player mode was just around an hour, which includes using continuous. Under some matches or I guess play sessions or play tracks, under the normal difficulty stuff, I beat the one player mode for around 20 to 30 minutes. Well, other matches not all game, just multiple matches using single Digimon around 20 to 30 minutes. With some Digimon, it was easy to beat one player mode, because they had spammable attacks. And with other Digimon, it was harder to beat it even if those Digimon had spammable attacks. So, I didn't take a lot of time playing, but I still presented the game. So, for a Digimon fans, this can be a break from role-playing monster theme games that other Digimon games are in. For fighting game fans, maybe this can be a break from combo attack heavy fighting games and maybe get into Digimon franchise. Or maybe it's better to get into Digimon franchise with anime or whatever latest thing is going on. So, either way, it's an enjoyable game. By the way, it looks like this game introduced only one Digimon to the Digimon franchise and the release time of this game if the Digimon wasn't introduced earlier. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, like the video, subscribe and comment. See you next time.